Beautiful. Once that's fired up, you should be able to see the rev clock. And I'm going to leave that run for a little bit, and then I'm going to put it in gear over here, just to put the engine under load, make it warm up a bit quicker, give it a little run. So we switched the engine back off. It's been running for about 10-15 minutes. Now just letting the oil seep back down to the bottom of the sump, and we're just going to be taking the impeller cover off here. So this is where the impeller spins, pulls water up from down here. Obviously I've closed the seacock, but it would be open, pulling it up from here through the impeller, and it cools the engine. So let's see if I can just do this while holding the camera. Just the last one remaining, with a little bit of water coming out. There we go. So what I've done is I've lined up each individual bolt just down here on the bathroom floor, working my way clockwise around it. So I mean, you can see the impeller here, and looks pretty good. Everything's still intact. I mean, it's not going to hurt to replace that anyway. But yeah, I mean, everything looks pretty good. Sometimes you get these fins which actually tear off. You can get sediment and things in there, you know, so it's good to check it out before a season. So as you can see, the impeller's all put back together. New impeller, all fitted, lubed, lovely. So now we're looking at pumping the oil out. Like I said, I ran the engine for about 10 minutes to get it all warm, and you can see here we've got the pump. So you've got it in and out. You've got the out hose here, which is going to be in the bucket over here in a second. So as I pump, you'll be able to see the oil is going to start coming up through the dipstick, comes out through tube in the pump, back out into the bucket. Obviously with these models you can't actually get to the sump bung down here, hence why you've got to do it this way. So I'm going to try and put you down on the floor here, and then you might be able to see the oil coming back out. A bit tricky when you get new pipes like this, bit of a pain, but we'll see what we can do. So I'm going to start pumping now. You can see that, yeah, the oil's starting to come out now, and what a lovely colour it is. I'm just hoping it's going to stay in the bowl. Hopefully you can see that on the camera there. There we go. So yeah, we've started pumping it back out now. There you have it, all pumped out, siphoned out, pumped into the old bucket, so that can just be disposed of in the oil container. In the end, I actually had to fashion this rather dodgy looking pipe connector, but it worked fine. Just a bit of hose on top of the dipstick valve with a bit of insulation tape just to seal it properly, so you got a good suction. We're now working on the oil filter. I've just taken out the old one so you can gain access to it from the heads, which I've obviously already opened up. So you've got the oil filter here, that's where the old one was, screws onto here. Already taken the old one out, so just going to be fitting the new one. A little bit of oil weak on there, so let's just wipe that up. Did have a bit of an oily rag, but it's over the other side. So that just gently, obviously pre-lube the O-ring on top of the oil filter first. So you just got to screw that on gently, make sure you've got the thread all the way in. And what you want to do is you want to actually hand tighten it as much as you can until you can't do any more. What we're going to do then is put a rag around the outside of it and just tighten it with the clamp slightly, which I'm going to need 2 hands unfortunately, so I won't be able to get that on film. But there you have it. We're not far off starting the motor again, making sure it's all running fine and not leaking. Alright, that's everything done, so that's our oil changed. Obviously fresh oil put in, impeller changed, all checked, all tightened, new oil filter. So again, I'm just going to start the engine. Okay, first thing to look for, so we've got a sufficient amount of water now. Yep. The tip that I learnt is you want to put a bit of ferro liquid or similar just on the impeller arm so you can tell when it's coming through. Now we can open up the engine bay and make sure there's no leaks or anything like that. So it's obviously a bit of vibration, but we're looking for leaks underneath the impeller there, under here, under the housing. That all looks dry. And we want to go around the side and we want to make sure that there's no leaks on the oil filter as well. It's important. Well, it all looks nice and dry. That all looks good to me. So we'll leave it run for a bit and we'll just wait until warmed up again. When the oil becomes warm, it becomes a lot, well, I suppose a lot runnier as it gets warmer. So you want to wait until it's hot, make sure the oil's not getting out in any gaps then, and then that's about it. That'll be us finished.